Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. This is it. This is the final video we're doing of episode 9 of Beast-Yeast being the Garden of Sweet Delights. Because if you remember the last video, I started on, I think it was, level 20. Did we beat was it Pavlova Cookie last time? I think we started on level 920, and then we made it through the whole entirety of the Maze of Pain, but we managed to find Eternal Sugar Cookie, who did end up healing HOLLYBERRY Cookie, but for some reason she didn't want us to leave yet because she wanted to heal our pain, specifically HOLLYBERRY's pain, but not just our physical pains, because it was just a scratch, and she'd rather care about the really wounded ones. But no. We're talking about the pains inside of her heart, and then Eternal Sugar Cookie then reminded her of how, I don't know exactly. Like, it basically was just like everything that happened before the Dark Flower War, because apparently Dark Enchantress Cookie was starting to rise up, and, well, it wasn't going good, and I think this had something to do with something that was shown in the teaser, you know, the teaser trailer for Eternal Sugar, because she, I think, made HOLLYBERRY look into some sort of a pool, and, like, she saw the reflection of Dark Enchantress, and she held her shield high in front, so that probably has to do with what's going to be going on in this video, and our last destination of stop is the jewelry box. Why? I don't know what could be in the jewelry box. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's jewelry. Like, yeah, I know it's jewelry. It's literally jewelry box. But, like, what significance does it hold? And how is this going to implement a ton of trauma into playing HOLLYBERRY? That's what I'm curious about. But with that being said, while I go through this, I'm going to be reading comments on the video. The slimes are back and even tougher from the Agar Slime raid. And if you want to leave a question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. So we'll just go ahead and just get one comment out of the way, which comes from Arsenic saying, I'm so excited for Eternal Sugar Cookie updates, so much, mostly because it's dropping on exactly my birthday, being May 7th. I think I'm physically shaking when the first update video got released, that's how excited I am. Well, it's probably late, but honestly, happy birthday. I really hope you have had an amazing birthday. I hope you had a great cake, hope you had great gifts, hope you had great family get-togethers, and just had good food all together. But anyway, for you Arsenics, happy birthday is you. Happy birthday just for you. It is Arsenic's birthday, even though it's late, but it's your birthday for you. So that's my non-copyrighted birthday jingle, just for you. But anyway, 9:27 time, here we go. Because we're probably going to immediately get another cutscene while we fight through a bunch of other, like, slides, merry-go-rounds, and gates. Yeah, because that's basically our passion as of right now. Oh, I should probably speed this up just a tiny bit. Here's the nuke button. There we go. This game really throws in a lot of nuke buttons, especially since I have
Sweet slumber.
Is level already over? I guess it is. What? How? My past.
This is a paradise of pure happiness, a realm untouched by pain or sorrow. The garden weeps with you, echoing the deep sadness within your heart.
Queen Mother, enough berry juice. Please, Mother, countless denizens await you.
Who is it now? House Bumbleberry? The batch of troublemakers? No, it must be House Cranberry. Always so petty, always complaining. The great evil has fallen and Earthbred is peaceful once more. But look at the sorry state of our kingdom. Spite and malice everywhere. Words as sharp as daggers hiding behind frilled fens. Where is hope? Where is that passion that shone as bright as ripe berries? Gone. Ha ha. The answer is, they have turned to dark flower and scattered in the wind. All because I failed to protect them.
When you first held your shield, do you remember how your heart was full of love and happiness? Look within. There was a time when it was open to anyone. But when the war ripped your precious friends, allies, and denizens away from you...
Stop. Stop it.
Perhaps that is when you built those walls, to keep others out, shielding your heart from the same pain and sorrow.
Why is Eternal Sugar trying to dig this deep? You know, I want you to know, just for a quick second, The moment we saw, like, it wasn't Jungleberry, it was Royal Berry. The moment I saw him and they were just like, please put down the berry juice, I'm not even joking. I know this is gonna sound very edgy, but I thought this was going to go in terms like HOLLYBERRY is like an abusive alcoholic. I know she would be, but like, we never knew this much about her past. I know she's probably always just like, you know, complaining about the fact that, like, you know, everyone is like requiring her just to make and fix everything because she's getting so many people to come up at her. But because of that, she tried her hardest to help, and what ended up happening is people ended up dying in the Dark Flower War. Very depressing, but like, I mean, when you have Royal Berry just go like, please put down the berry juice, and then like HOLLYBERRY just responds by just saying, like, just like a mad face, like, that's it. Like, how could you not come to that conclusion? I know it's very edgy, but that's just come from me. Anyway, we do have a heart level going on here, so that's going to be pretty interesting to look at. But, yeah, about the same enemies. But before we go on ahead and do that, there's a comment from Gamer of Silliness saying, question of the day, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 was announced to come out soon, so it would be really cool if you played that. That would actually be pretty nice. I should definitely give that a check out. That's cool. And also, Truthless Recluse left a comment saying, that's a great question. But to be honest, I can't imagine watching videos about anything but Kick Your at this point. Though, more Genshin Impact sounds like a plan. I don't know, maybe I could stream Genshin Impact if people actually seem to be interested in it. But the game, like, game crashed so many times, so I don't even know if I can. But also, Dancer Lemon... Dancer Lemon? I'll just say that. Saying, question of the day, I genuinely want you to play Disney Hero Battle Mode since it's mostly similar aside from UI and heroes. Maybe I can give that a test out. I'm not sure if I'm really interested in anything Disney nowadays, but maybe, who knows. And also, Tessufolo says, can I just say Shadow Milk works in my smithy? I started playing like a month ago. Well, that's just real lucky for you to get Shadow Milk within the span of a month. And also, Mortem left a comment saying, question of the day, it's a boring answer, but reading the Bonds in Kingdom. Honestly, maybe. Maybe I could do little small videos about those, or maybe like shorts. I think those could make for interesting shorts. Anyway, on to the next level, where HOLLYBERRY is... I just hit the mic. I am so sorry, microphone. It's okay, microphone. Don't worry. It's all gonna be okay. Let's do this. Let's just get all the hearts. We need 2 more, and then we're busting on through with that sweet blessing. Even though at this point, the blessing feels more like a... Blessing of joy upon... Hello? What? Huh? What?
Your Majesty, are you truly leaving us?
I told you this many times. I trust the HOLLYBERRY Kingdom will be safe and prosperous in your hands.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I didn't mean to express any doubts. But if you're truly departing because of King Royalberry Cookie and I...
It's for my own good as well. You know this better than anyone.
Your Majesty...
I'm better suited for freedom and adventures, not stuffy rules and responsibilities of the court.
If that's how you feel, I won't stop you. But please be careful out there in Beast-Yeast. After all, it's a place shrouded in mystery and danger.
Don't you fret. I'll write to you.
Alas, Your Majesty. In your case, it's as the saying goes. No news is good news.
Unless it be pure vanilla cookie. I leave the HOLLYBERRY Kingdom, my son, and granddaughters in your care.
Safe travels, Your Majesty.
Maybe it's all this newfound freedom. I feel light as a feather. And that makes it 100 monsters down. Guess I won the bet then.
Golly, where'd you even come from?
I ran away and away, leaving my life of dull and dreary behind. And I ended up here in Beast-Yeast.
Dull and dreary, you say? Aha. You must hail from the Dark Cacao Kingdom. I hear there's nothing much to do with all those snowstorms.
Yeah, and I hear their king is so ruthless that he ordered to lock the gates so that even his own cookies can't enter the kingdom now.
You mean Dark Cacao Cookie?
Yep. I've heard whispers that he hasn't set foot outside his castle since the Dark Flower War. Same goes for Golden Cheese Cookie.
Well, no one really knows if the Golden Cheese Kingdom even exists.
I'm pretty sure it does. Never been there myself, of course.
Oh yeah, I ran into a fellow hunter by the River of Re-Kneading, and they told me news of the HOLLYBERRY Kingdom.
What of it?
Didn't the queen pass down the throne to her son rather abruptly?
Oh yes, everyone was questioning her decision. You see, rumor has it, the prince is rather soft-willed compared to his mother. And wouldn't you know it, soon after the queen left the Hollyberry Kingdom, dragons began to roam freely, terrorizing the land.
Dragons?
And in all the chaos and confusion, those lizards kidnapped one of the twin princesses.
What?
Oh, sorry, are you a Hollyberryan? Ah, that explains your confidence and spirit.
A tragedy, really. A doughy little cookie, carried off by a dragon.
You must have heard wrong. Say what you will about the king, but I hear the queen is a true powerful warrior.
I wish these were just rumors. But unfortunately, I heard the same as well. Terrible, terrible stuff. Too bad the queen abandoned her duties and her land.
I bet she would have never allowed the dragons to do what they pleased. So much for a hero.
If I need to pay the price for saving my friend, I'll do anything. But I don't have much to offer. I'm nothing but a coward. A coward who ran away rather than accepting her fate.
Even if you possess great power, that is nothing in the face of all the pain and sorrows of the world. You fled to Beast-Yeast, turning your face away from the cruel reality, although you were never truly free even in a foreign land. Unwillingly, you took on the mantle of a hero. Yet even then, your heart never stopped yearning for freedom, leading you back here.
How do you know me so well?
My heart breaks knowing that you are still forcing these sacrifices upon yourself. I only wish for one thing. Your happiness.
Is that because you're the bringer of happiness?
No. You see, you are very special to me. I am Eternal Sugar Cookie, and you, Hollyberry Cookie, are the one who wields the other half of the soul gem of happiness.
I thought she addressed that she was Eternal Sugar Cookie before.
Tell me, have you heard
And I'm sorry
more
that I'm not doing much
elegant
commentary, but let's be
defense?
honest. What the pleb else can I say? It's just exposing a lot more of her past and how she's made to look like a villain when really she just wanted to run away from responsibility. It's kind of like how both of them were scared in a way, both Eternal Sugar and Hollyberry. I know it doesn't make sense for me to mention Eternal Sugar, but if you do remember how I talked about it in the overview video, it should make sense. Anyway, one more level, and then a big box of loot. But with that being said, before I move on, just to get the question out of the way, or comment, there's one from Draco saying, for the comment question, I'd like to see you stream Kirby and Pokemon games, as I don't know how well they would do in comparison to normal videos. Also, just want to say that I'm rather cautious about the future of OvenBreak. While a lot of things in the 2025 roadmap livestream look promising, it's rather worrying that the massive inclusion of Kingdom cookies appearing suddenly could mess up some of the established lore in OvenBreak. Of course, I'm glad more Kingdom cookies are coming to OvenBreak, but it's still something to consider. Then again, the possibility of OvenBreak taking Kingdom Zone material and making it for better is kind of funny to me. To be fair, I do think that is funny, and I don't think there's big worry about that. I mean, like, would you rather have it just, like, only be a few Kingdom cookies? Because I feel like with the amount that we're still getting, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Like, I still feel like there's going to be some pretty useful things. Like, I wouldn't say add every single one. Like, I doubt they're going to add, like, super iconic ones like Clover or Custard Cookie III, but I still think some of the ones that would be more popularized outside of the game would still come with its benefits. But that's just me. And also one more coming from In Dictation saying, question of the day, HyperHimes stream Kirby games in my live show of years. Well, you know what? If you ask for it, then you might just get it. We'll just have to save that for another video. Or another stream. It won't be the first Kirby game, but I already made a Your Local Plug video on that, so no worries. Anyway, activate this.
Slumber.
And just in case, let's use that patented sword. Oops. There we go. Dang it, didn't get them all. The Soul Gem of Happiness.
Now that they have awoken, they will attack us to reclaim their lost soul gems.
Among my allies, there is one of many words. trickster that he is. He mentioned a special name for our kind.
Yeah, I can only imagine what trickster they're talking about.
Yes! We are called the Beasts, demons long forgotten.
You're a beast. But you saved my friend who was about to crumble. And you understood my deepest pains and sorrows.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. It's cruel, truly. I spread joy and happiness, and yet I am called a demon.
Isn't that, Shadow Milk's fault?
Oh, how I wanted to go find you the moment I regained my dough. But I simply must tend to the happiness of other cookies first. So wouldn't you call it fate? You ended up here, with me, defying all odds.
You don't understand. I came to Beast-Yeast to fight you.
But why? I mean you no harm. No harm at all. Oh, you must be worried I might take your soul jam. My dear, I'm nothing like my beastly friends. I can see why you might think that. They're not exactly the most welcoming batch. I do not wish to fight you or take your soul jam by force. My plentiful power is already more than enough to deliver happiness to all.
I don't know what to think.
Oh, no. It's very simple, really. All you need to do is give in to your own happiness. Live in my paradise, a place devoid of all worldly pains.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You fall for it, it's all over. Don't. I kid you not. Just don't do it. Run while you still can, please. We have a... Oh my gosh, that thing's terrible. Well, I guess the new treasure kind of spoiled it because, yeah, it turns out it's a mimic. The Jewelry Box of Love, Fury of the Lost Jewel, Stonefall, a Jewelry Box Blessings, Love's Fury, and Suspicious Jewelry Box. Picks up and swallows the nearest cookie? Alright, sure. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, yeah, big treasure spoiler. Check this out. Well, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that the treasure is based on this plumbing boss? Just this boss is a lot more bougie than the treasure. But, yeah. Final boss of the thing. Let's go ahead and take this giant chest down and see what this has to do with the lore, I guess. Give into happiness. No, I can't. I can't afford to do that when the fate of the cookie world is at stake.
So selfless and kind. You protected the happiness of others with that passion in your heart. But, my dear, I'm sure you know this. No matter how great the power, you cannot save everyone, even those you hold the closest. Like your loyal friend who willingly risked his life to protect you. Oh, but do not let guilt overcome you. Thankfully, I found the answer, the perfect solution to end all troubles.
What kind of solution?
My secret, locked safe in a jewelry box. Go on, peek inside.
Of course, you had to lock behind a bunch of gates. So I think I'm just gonna crank out every stuff because I don't want that chest to eat me. Alright. So let's just do this. How does it look? Nope!
Sweet flame,
Oh no, cover your mouth. What is this sweet scent? It's intoxicating. My mind is in a daze. Ugh! Eternal Sugar Cookie's memories are flooding my mind.
Oh, dearest, the happiness of cookies is so quaint, so trivial. I can make all their wishes come true with ease.
Oh, look! The flowers are blooming once more. Blessings to the bringer of happiness.
Oh, great bringer of happiness! I've reunited with my family, all thanks to you.
However, as small and trivial as they are, the easier for them to crumble.
Oh, bringer of happiness, you've come for us.
You are on the verge of crumbling. What happened to you?
I visited the flower gardens, but the monsters...
Beasts who lost their territories to the war are now roaming the land.
Oh, great one, help us! A plague is sweeping over the lands, turning doughs soggy. Huh? Wait, my dough!
The cookie world is so unfair. A sliver of happiness brings joy to cookies, but the smallest misfortune can crumble it in an instant. That is why I came up with a solution. I will create a perfect paradise where happiness flows eternally.
No, help me!
I don't want to be taken.
Now, hush, little cookies. There's no need to be scared. The most perfect paradise awaits you. Everyone will be happy there. No fears, no pains, no illnesses will hurt you.
Really? We can live free of pain!
Bringer of happiness. I must return to my flower garden. Is it okay if I go?
Oh, of course, dear one. I don't see why not. Do whatever brings you happiness. I will bless your journey back.
This sweet and comforting scent. I feel relaxed. Thank you so much. I will never forget your kindness. Oh, happiness and joy. My flower garden is still intact. I was worried about beasts ravaging it. But wait, why is it so quiet? I'm completely surrounded, but I don't understand. I thought the bringer of happiness had made this land safe. Ah! Please save me. Oh, I was such a fool.
Look at these cracks. You are in pain.
I was wrong. My happiness lies here in this paradise with you. I don't want to be attacked by monsters ever again. I don't want to be in pain.
You poor soul. I promise you this. From this day on, you will never know pain. Come now, let us live in eternal happiness.
Yes, forever and ever.
Oh, this is gonna go bad
Steadfast
really
faith
fast, considering I don't
always
even think...
prevails.
Since there was no to be continued, there's gonna be another bit of story right after we press exit. Isn't there? Yep. It's about to go down badly. You blessed that cookie with a sweet scent, knowing that beasts would be attracted to it.
Some cookies need a little push. Sometimes true happiness is born through trial and error.
Does this mean you had something to do with wild berry cookies?
Oh, that was not exactly part of my plan. I was so eager for our encounter, I grew impatient. I figured you would enter my paradise voluntarily, but I underestimated the loyalty of your friend. Thankfully, both you and Wild Berry Cookie's happiness was fulfilled. He wanted you safe, and you wanted him safe. All is well.
I shouldn't have come here in the first place. Why couldn't I see the truth beyond this cloying haze?
Some might call escaping the dull and dreary truth indolent, but I consider it true happiness, liberation from all pains and sorrows. Dearest Hollyberry Cookie, you felt it too. You tasted the sweetness of freedom when you ran away, turning your back on your past.
Stay away from me. No, sweet scent. Oh, I can't move.
Let me help you. You don't have to carry the world upon your shoulders. Oh, Pavlova Cookie, would you approach?
Yes, you called for me?
Such a sweetheart you are. Do me a favor, little one. Help me eliminate the source of dear Hollyberry Cookie's worries. The shield.
What?
Please, this is for your own good. Without your shield weighing you down, your heart will soar as it deserves. And who knows? It might be filled with love!
Your arrows won't work on me.
Oh, but deep down, you know you want this.
She's right. Even in this very moment. I want to run away. No! What am I saying? That's not true! No! My Hollyberry shield!
Do not be sad. Rejoice! Your shield is unnecessary, as you have felt a touch of the happiness you desire. My dearest other half, I hope you never forget. True happiness begins when one accepts their sloth. You've fooled your heart long enough with that passion of yours. It's time you had a proper rest.
Hollyberry Cookie. Your Majesty?
Inside my jewelry box.
So, first of all, I was right. The jewelry box was meant to trap her. And I think it also trapped Wildberry. Second of all, the shield's broken. It's screwed beyond belief. Which is kind of weird, because when you think about it, which by the way, we cleared all this, it also gave us 20 of these beast things, but you have to think about this now. I think every single legendary has, like, well, not legend, I mean ancient. So I'm still trying to process everything. Every ancient has had something taken away from it in some sort of aspect. So, like, in regards to, like, the sword of, like, Dark Cacao, sure, he lost those, but what's more important is that he lost the comrades that he fought for. Golden Cheese Cookie ended up, well, and also in that aspect, he gained it back when, you know, letting those two dragons, like, merge with each other, in which how he became the Dragon Lord. Then you had Golden Cheese Cookie, which it was basically stemmed off the fact that Burning Cheese beat her to the point where he ripped off her wings, but then she regrew them back, knowing that she was basically immortal. Shadow Milk was more like, well, it was Shadow Milk to Pure Vanilla. Pure Vanilla was more like their whole entire essence of being, embracing the whole concept of lies, but now instead, they embraced truth, so their whole body, including their staff, was, you know, full of truth and happiness. Hollyberry now has a broken shield, so she now has to, you know, run without a plumbing shield, which that's going to make for some very dark sprites in the next part of the story. But I guess her and Wildberry are locked in that box, and how are the plebs this story going to continue on? The only thing that I am thinking on how this might play out is that box needs to be opened by somehow Hollyberry just traversing inside of that box, or someone has to open that box for her. And the only person I can guess would either be Wildberry if he wasn't stuck in, and the only other cookie would be Pavlova. And the only reason why is because Pavlova seems like the only cookie where it seems like they've seen the worst of it. And they're kind of forced to do this, but they think maybe, just maybe, they could turn against Eternal Sugar and maybe make a change. That's the only thing that I can guess. But surprisingly, that wasn't the worst thing I expected to happen to Hollyberry. But to be fair, now she's just trapped, which to be fair, now she's like in a similar aspect to kind of Golden Cheese. She's now defeated and just trapped, like how Golden Cheese was trapped in the prison, and now she doesn't have a shield. Which also, it's kind of like Golden Cheese losing her wings. Dear Lord, this is not going good. And like all the female, all like the femme ancients are getting just like parts of them just destroyed. This is depressing. So the male ones get destroyed emotionally. The female ones get destroyed physically. Why? I don't know. It just seems like a pattern. But anyway, I don't know what else to say here. The story is done, and we fully accomplished everything. And because of that, I can also go over to the event, and I can literally claim all of this. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, no, bam, 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 bam. And that's like a free 3,000 gems right there. Perfection. So, with that being said, and also suppression level 20, cool. But that's about that. And I can also clear this because of the level clearage, and also clear this because I beat level 924. Surprisingly, there's not one for 930. Don't know why, but it's weird. Anyway, with that being said, I guess we're just gonna have to wait until the next part of the story comes out, which is, how long is that? 20 days? It's 20 days. Oh, but I want the next part now. Anyways, we're back. We'll have to wait. It doesn't matter. But with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe? And also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you'll see links to all of my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can the Kick Your Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.